Hey, Justin Palm here. I'm not going to play a song this time. I'm just going to talk about what it's like in 2025 to make art and music specifically. I've been playing music for 20 years, writing songs. I've written hundreds of songs. I recently went through a process last year of, around the turn of the year, of organizing and categorizing all my songs I've ever written. So they're all in one folder. I've got a folder of like lyrics and snippets and melodies, and there's a ton of stuff in there. So it's about 6 in the morning on Sunday, March 16th, I think. I just recorded 2 songs for you all, and I thought I would just sit and talk about being a musician in 2025, what it's like, just behind the scenes. So I don't know how much of these behind the scenes videos are helpful for people, but I know that this kind of stuff is helpful for me when I see other people talk about transparency. So I've got my oil lamp going here and these books, which I've probably read about 60% of, and my trusty fiddly fig. My puppy is whining in the other room, and so I'll need to keep this short so I can let him out to do his business. But what is it like to be a musician in 2025? So there's the writing songs, there's the polishing songs, there's recording snippets, there's getting the lyrics down, there's working, a day job, there's family, commitments, there's health, there's exercising, there's trying to have healthy habits. I cut drinking for the better part of a year and just got my energy levels really high and exercised a lot, but there's only so much time in a day. And you want, as a musician, specifically a songwriter, you want to be able to, work on your craft and develop your talents. And then there's also, though, the business side of it. So there's marketing yourself, and there's personal branding, and there's getting yourself out there. There's playing shows, there's playing music. Where do you play? Open mics or venues or different shows. So and then there's the e-commerce side. What are you selling? And then there's streaming, and there's getting your stuff uploaded. And when you're first starting out, you're basically, I don't know what your experience has been, but my experience has been basically doing everything on my own. There's been no Superman to come and swoop down and save me. Every time I reach out for help from other people, I would say about 9 times out of 10, I don't really get that much. And that's not to complain, but just to say that ultimately at the end of the day, this is on you. And if you have goals of things that you want to do, no one is going to come and save you and do it for you. They may be able to help. Friends may be able to say, oh, I really like that, or they could give you some validation. I've certainly had some support and encouragement from some people, but there's nothing that has really moved the needle in terms of any kind of like hitting my real goals. That's always been on my shoulders, and that's just how things are. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if you're struggling to get started or figure out what to do, it's just going to be hard. There's going to be times where you just don't want to do it. And you just have to do the thing. Like this morning, I was looking into like HTML for my website and some coding, and that's literally the last thing that I want to be spending my time on. But the alternative is, paying $5,000 or $10,000 for a custom website, or which I don't really want to do right now. Or the alternative is getting some kind of like Squarespace out of the box website, which I find super boring, and also don't really love a lot of those companies anyway. So my big projects this year I can tell you about. My goal last year was just to get a bunch of stuff on streaming services, which I did, and you can check out justinpalm.com. My latest release is a full album, You Can See My Love from Space, which was recorded last year at the Castle Studio with my producer Corey. And this year my big project is going to be number one, a fully produced session with session players, a full band album, a rock album next. I've done a ton of like soft acoustic stuff over the years. Just, I could say more, but I should probably say less. But this is just a little bit of behind the scenes.